Difference. Well, if you can't beat them, then join them. It could save your marriage. Tonight at 11, women widowed by their husband's extracurricular obsession with fantasy football. The big conflicts it's causing at homes and marriages, and how some wives are now joining the action just to get some attention. That is tonight on CBS 2 at 11.
Don't miss it. That's
fantasy football, an obsession.
I did not realize how intense it was.
A time-consuming craze, putting relationships to the test, and not just on game day.
It's straight through the week, all day.
CBS 2 reports Fantasy Fanatics, tonight at 11.
Fans following one team just isn't enough.
Yeah, members of fantasy leagues track players throughout the NFL 7 days a week, but the obsession can take a toll on the personal lives of these fantasy fanatics.
And he's up and over. Touchdown.
Whether on TV,
we haven't slept in about a week,
or at the stadium. Most football fans just can't get enough of the game.
I love the anticipation for the game. I love everything about it.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is a diehard Giants fan, but he's also rooting for dozens of other players who are on other teams.
Nothing.
Fitzpatrick is a fantasy football fanatic, and there are millions just like him spending hours playing this virtual game.
It brings a whole new level of excitement to watching the games.
Here's how it works. You draft players for your team. Each player can have many teams, even an entire league. At the end of the weekend, you determine your standing by checking how the real players did in the professional games.
I'm constantly checking on my phone for the fantasy news.
Most players don't even wait till the weekend is over. Instead, they're constantly checking scores, stats, results, even the player's health. Fitzpatrick's wife, Kim, knows the drill.
I don't have a husband on most Sundays.
Fitzpatrick spends all day Sunday watching games in what he calls his beer cave.
I did not realize how intense it was and how involved football will become in our lives.
She is not alone. Millions of couples are coming to blows over fantasy football.
It was really hard at first.
Ayala Gross even started a Facebook page where so-called fantasy widows can find support.
They have a place to vent.
Family therapist Rachel Sussman says everyone needs a hobby, but the key is moderation.
When anyone in a couple has an obsession, an addiction, or something that they're really into to the exclusion of their partner, it can cause problems.
Rachel Salomon is a sports fan herself, so she understands her fiancé's passion for the Washington Redskins. It's his fantasy football obsession, though, that she has a problem with.
It's just frustrating because on Sunday you don't really have his full attention.
Even worse, he plans to track the games on their wedding day.
It's Sunday, November 13th, so that's going to be interesting.
Not cool. What's really important, especially on your wedding day, is family.
Who's your favorite player?
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick knows that all too well. Even he has limits. College football is out.
If I devoted my Saturdays to college football, I think my wife would just kick me out.
She should. An estimated 20 million Americans play fantasy football, by the way. I mean, that's intense,
something,
right?
They could be doing worse things,
yeah,
I suppose.
That's true, but still.
Yeah.